I'm getting ready for the glory. 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 I'm getting ready for the
glory. Will you not know? Will you not hear? Has it not been told you of old? Have you not known the foundations of the earth? I declared them to you from of old. Before they came to pass, I announced them to you, lest you should say, my idol did them, my carved image and my metal image commanded them. But thou, Israel, art my servant Jacob, and he whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, whom I have loved, whom I have taken hold of from the ends of the earth, and from the high places of it I have called thee, and said to thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and I have not forsaken thee. They shall give glory to Yahweh, and shall proclaim his praises in the islands. Jacob is my servant, I will help him. Israel is my chosen, my soul has accepted him. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry, nor lift up his voice, nor shall his voice be heard without. A bruised reed shall he not break, and smoking flax shall he not quench. But he shall bring forth judgment to truth. He shall shine out, and shall not be discouraged, until he have set judgment on the earth, and in his name shall the Gentiles trust. Thus saith the Lord Yahuwah, who made the heaven and established it, who settled the earth and the things in it, and gives breath to the people on it, and spirit to them that tread on it. I, the Lord Yahuwah, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will strengthen thee. And I have given thee for the covenant of a people for a light of the Gentiles, to open the eyes of the blind, to bring the bound and them that sit in darkness out of bonds in the prison house. I am the Lord Yahuwah, that is my name. I will not give my glory to another, nor my praises to graven images. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east, and will gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, Bring, and to the south, Keep not back. Bring my sons from the land afar off, and my daughters from the ends of the earth, even all who are called by my name. For I have prepared him for my glory, and I have formed him and have made him. And I have brought forth the blind people, for their eyes are alike blind, and they that have ears are deaf.
Amen, amen. Welcome, brothers and sisters. Shalom to you and yours. Thank you so much for joining me today. We appreciate all the likes and comments and shares. We are so thankful that Yah has prepared a place for us in his glory. Amen. He doesn't give this glory to any other, meaning that he only is the creator, and that he gives his inheritance, his house, his name to his children. To none other does he give this, but to those who will do his word. They will receive honor and glory. When we read Isaiah chapter 40 through 48, we see that Yah is telling his people to get rid of those idols, put away those things that they have put before him, and that he alone is Yahuwah, he alone is the creator, and none other. There's no other gods besides him. And he repeats this multiple times throughout Isaiah. So what about John chapter 17 verse 5? It says, Now, O Father, glorify me with your own self, with the glory which I had with you before the world was. Many have been misled in the faith to assume that this particular verse, the Messiah is saying he pre-existed. You get this a lot through the Christian denominations, saying that he was co-creator with Elohim, that he was up there with him, that he is him, that he is his angel, all these different confusing doctrines that come in. But when we see the scriptures in their context, we can see what Yah is talking about, what the Messiah was talking about. And I thought it was interesting, this word glory, the word glory in the Greek is the word doxa. And he says the glory, the doxa, which I had with parallel, before the world was. So you think of paradox. Well, a paradox is a statement or situation that appears contradictory or absurd but may be true. It can be a statement, a belief, or even a person or thing that seems to defy conventional understanding. Paradoxes are often used to challenge assumptions and explore the boundaries of thought and logic. Now, is the Messiah putting forth a paradox? It seems like there's maybe a contradiction. If he pre-existed, or was he born of a woman? Which one was it? Did he exist in heaven? Well, we're going to look at that today, and I think if you haven't seen my video on pro, what this word pro means, it says before the world was. This word pro has this connotation of forward, forethought. So Yahuwah had the forethought of his son in his mind when he created the heavens and the earth. But let's look at this word abode, or this word kabod, which is the word glory from the Tanakh in the Old Testament, the Hebrew word kabod. So it can mean glory, it can mean honor, abundance, splendor, dignity, reputation. The word glory that we get, the English glory, comes from the Latin gloria, meaning fame, renown, praise, honor, or boasting. So it's like the name. We know that the name Shem means renown. It means his fame, his character, his who he is. And this word kabod, kaf, is like the hand, bet is like the house, the container, and the dalet is the door, the gate, the entryway. So we enter into the Father's house. He has his hand, he has prepared a place for us. The word glory is to be a part of this house, his honor, his children, in a sense. And if we look at this word pro, I mentioned before, it's a primary preposition to for, in front of, so in prior. So this can not only mean like before, but also in preference, right? You have a preference for steak over salad. You know, you put it before that, in preferential, gets preferential treatment. And we see in John 1:1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with forethought with Elohim, and the Word was Elohim's. So his Word was with him in the beginning. He had it in his forethought to bring about his Son who would redeem the world. And this is the plan of salvation in the Son that was manifest unto us, and we beheld his glory. John 17:6, when the Messiah is praying to his Elohim, to his God and his Father, he says, I have manifested your name, your Shem, your renown, your character unto the men which you gave me out of this world. Yours they were. They were yours before, right? We belonged to the Father, sons and daughters. And you gave them me, and they have guarded your word. So that's the identifier of the children of Elohim, is they guard Yah's word. They are in his will. And just add a little bit more about this pro. Look at Acts 2:23. It says, him being delivered by the determinate counsel and foreknowledge of Elohim, ye have taken, and by wicked hands have crucified and slain. Foreknowledge is the word prognosis. For, and then gnosis, knowledge. Foreknowledge. Like when you go to the doctor, you get a prognosis. Romans 8:29. For whom he did foreknow, See, he foreknew about us. He foreknew about his son. He also did predetermine, pro orizo, to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Proto tacos. Proto is the word pro again. Firstborn among many brethren. Colossians 1:18. People get Colossians all messed up. It's all out of order, saying he's the firstborn of creation. He existed up in heaven. No. He is the head of the body, the called out assembly, who is the beginning, the firstborn of all creation. What? From the dead. He's the first fruits, the firstborn of all creation. He had preeminence, that in all things he might have preeminence. Proteo, right? He has preeminence. He's preferred. He's the steak in preference to the salad. He has preferential treatment. The Messiah was preferred above all men and was without sin. He became the firstborn of all creation to enter into this new kingdom, into the new resurrected body. In John 8:49, Messiah answered, I have not a devil, but I honor my Father, and you do dishonor me. And I seek not my own glory. There is one that seeks and judges. Verse 54. Yahusha answered, If I have honored myself, my honor is nothing. It is my Father that honors me, of whom ye say that he is your Elohim. See, it's the honor, it's the glory that comes from the Father. Read those verses in Isaiah talking about Yahuwah gives his honor and glory to his beloved, to his children, Israel, Jacob, his chosen, right? And so when we understand that Yahusha is that head of the body that represents Israel, the new created Israel that has died to sin and been risen with him, we understand that that glory he had predetermined and given to Israel, given to his son as a promise. And this is what the Messiah prays for. John 17:21 through 24. That they all may be one, as you, Father, are in me and I in you, in covenant. We're all in covenant. That they also may be one in us. Messiah is not saying he and the Father are one being, one entity. It's one in purpose, one in covenant, one in relationship. That the world may believe that ye have sent me, and the glory which you gave me I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one. So we are one in the same manner, the same respect. I in them, and you in me, that they may be made perfect in one, that the world may know that you sent me, and have loved them, as you have loved me. Father, I will that they also, whom ye have given me, be with me where I am. Where's that? In the Father's house. That they may behold my glory, which you have given me. For you have loved me before the foundation of the world. So that's the context, John 17. He's saying the glory that he had, that love that the Father bestowed, having preferential treatment for the Son. He's praying that Yahuwah would have that same preferential treatment towards us. The glory that the Messiah had with the Father before the world existed is that love that the Father has for his Son, which he foreknew of his Son, predetermined for us to be like that. Before everything came in existence, Yahuwah had this plan, this glory that he had. It pre-existed in the mind of the Father and was also reserved for us. 2 Peter 1:17, for he received from Elohim the Father honor and glory, when there came such a voice to him from the excellent glory. This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. He is the way, the path to righteousness, the way to walk. This is my Son, in whom I am well pleased. 2 Peter 1:3, according as his divine power has given unto us all things that pertain unto life and holiness, through the knowledge of him that's called us to glory and virtue. We've been called to this glory, to this virtue that the Messiah has brought us into his Father's house. See an example of this in Revelation 21:10. In the vision of John, he says, and he carried me away in the Ruach, in the Spirit, to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from Elohim, having the glory of Elohim. And her light was like unto a stone, her most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. So we see that the New Jerusalem, the great city, is the people. We have been chosen, where each individual stones built one upon another in Yah's kingdom. He has prepared this glory for us since the world began. Romans 9:23 through 24. And that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared. Pro et tamizo, right? Prepared beforehand unto our glory. Even us, whom he has called, not of the Yahudim only, but also of other nations. Then we have been grafted in, made citizens of the commonwealth of Israel. 2 Corinthians 4:6 through 7. For Elohim, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, has shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Elohim in the face of Yahushua HaMashiach. Treasure in jars of clay, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Elohim and not of us. So the love that the Father has bestowed upon the Son in his preferential treatment, he has bestowed that upon us. We are the body, right? We are children. We are sons and daughters of the house of Yah. Yahushua has prepared a place for us. He has manifested the Father's name so that we could be known, so that he could be declared, and that we would know who the Father is and what love he has for us. Our brother and Lord has prepared a place for us in his house, in his Father's abode, kabod, right? So let's give praise and honor and glory to the Father and to his anointed Son, who gave us a way, because eye has not seen nor ear has heard what Yah has prepared for us. Amen. Shalom, and thank you.